Here's James. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Bridges. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Here's Nowitzki. Healed on the wing. This one for three. No luck on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Here's Johnson. A nice shot by Richards.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Jackson can't get it to go. Johnson inside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
Offensive board. And it's in there.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on LeBron James.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
At the line for two.
He hits the second from the line. And here's James. A matchup problem for many teams. He's currently averaging 29 a game. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Hield. Averaging around 6 a game. Here's Nowitzki. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, he's not a high flyer by any means, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. James outside. Here's Nowitzki. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Jack's up a three, and Bosch gets it to go.
Bosch showing you just how confident he is in his stroke. What a sweet stroke it is, and it always looks better when it's coming from a lefty.
In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Jackson.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does. And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now, here is James. Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Orlando leading. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Holiday. Pass to Bosch. Doubled by Jackson. The shot's good. He's got 5. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. 2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Right wing. Back to James. To the right side. Here's Nowitzki. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Orlando. Leading by 5. Holiday from long range. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Now, here is James. A matchup problem for many teams. He's currently averaging 29 a game.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
And it's James with the jam.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
Here's Bosch. Here's Bridges. Second shot opportunity. And he makes it on the layup. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's James. That shot off the mark. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Pass to Bridges. Down low. And the basket by Trent.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Now here's Jackson. James outside. James can't get that one to fall.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Johnson with a bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Nowitzki. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
To win the run. Rebounded by Johnson. And so here is Orlando. A 12-point game. Outside Johnson. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Jackson. And they're able to recover.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break up 12. And their defense has... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul. Orlando calls timeout. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
For Finney-Smith, he's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, B.A., and what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida, thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly is. Tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league. And then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
Pass to Richards. Back to Holiday. Trent outside. 5 on the clock. And Holiday powers it home.
Aggressive move that time by Holiday. He's the engine that makes this offense churn.
Here's Hayes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Counted. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Holiday. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Paul. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. It took him a while to get going.
To the paint. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Holiday's got 11 points.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Here's Hayes. Can't hit that one. Trent with the defensive effort. Outside Holiday. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
To the middle. Here's Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Cleveland calls timeout. And the Cavaliers making a change here. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Beasley. Outside Johnson. Orlando gets it back.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And stolen by Bridges. James with a steal. All by himself.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
The kick out to Johnson. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Johnson's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Johnson with a double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's rejected.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Nowitzki. Back to James. Takes a 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Wise read from Nowitzki there, recognizing the overcommitment of the defense and making the defense pay as a result.
From deep, Johnson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development. You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber. Tell you what, I don't care what he lacks in height. You got to box this guy out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless and relentless pounding the glass.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Pass to Bosch. Nice move. Another shot. Here's Johnson. Tries yet again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Here's Bosch. And the layup is good. He's got 9.
That kind of effort on defense will not stop Bosch from using his strength to overpower that defense.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Magic, up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's the Magic with the ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Making a nice cut to the rim with ease, Johnson. Using that momentum and strong cut to finish with force.
Puts up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
You know, it really shows on the face of Nowitzki how much he loves playing the game. And that kind of enthusiasm is infectious.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you got to do a lot more than this to stop Bridges. I mean, when he's got momentum behind him, he runs right through the defense.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball play.
Boy, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
And here are the Cavaliers now, down by 15. It's not going to go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Bridges, left side. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The 12th overall pick back in 2018, Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
That free throw no good. And Grant, looking at the 18 lottery, they are the future of this league.
Yes, they are. I mean, obviously, we've seen Trae and Luka.
The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to Bosch. Up again. That shot, no good. This Cavs squad is struggling. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Magic making a switch here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Favors. It's stolen by James. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost. Sense of time and the situation.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Rejected by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Pass to Nowitzki. Second chance effort. James can't get it to go. Here's Orlando. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Bosch. 12 points for him. Favors.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Healed on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Nowitzki. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
How do you want it? Nowitzki can give it to you inside, outside, in between, off the dribble. I think that covers it all, doesn't it?
There's a screen by Favors. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
In a moment, check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Back to Hield. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Calling his own number tonight. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
Pass to Nowitzki. Jackson, the screen. And it's Nowitzki missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Finney-Smith does a really good job running the floor. He's an outstanding finisher on the break.
to the middle. And that one's good. Markkanen's got his first points in this one.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A little extra magic for the fans on this play, rising up for the slam. Well done.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Magic just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Wesley. Rebounded by Johnson. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Richards. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
The baseline J. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Healed on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Here's Holiday. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Strong interior move, aggressive, assertive, and effective.
And Holiday powers it home.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Johnson.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Lets it go from deep. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Nowitzki. From deep. They grab their own miss. James, that's good.
Boy, aggressive work on the glass, paying off for LeBron there. Tremendous effort.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, BA, you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. James outside. The three. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, a denial.
Yeah, ever since the break, he's just struggled to find his shot.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Fades. Richards pulls it in. And Orlando has possession. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Holiday. Trent left side. Pass to Bosch.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul. Not sure which it's been since halftime. Either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has just turned up.
They get it back. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Heel. For three. Sinks the tray.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Screen by Bridges. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bosch. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Pass to Heel. There's the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, he got off to a slow start, but it appears to me that he's found his touch from beyond the arc now.
Snatched up. Richards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Third team foul. At the line for the Magic, Nick Richards. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. The Magic making a switch here. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Here's Cleveland. 17-point game. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bosch. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. So it's the Cavaliers now, trailing by 13.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Here's Nowitzki. Off the mark there with a three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort pays off for the Magic.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Pass to Fall. Here's Nowitzki. The shot that time not on target. Here's Bosch. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity.